Okay. So I have a problem with the client.
Mm-hmm.
I have this client who comes on a weekly basis, and he's court ordered to come to counseling, and he just does not want to talk in session. Doesn't really, when I ask him a question, he gives me like one-word answers, or he just really doesn't open up about anything. So, what do I do with that? I don't know what to do with him.
Well, rather than me just telling you what to do, because I feel like that would just be giving you one point of view, and I want to make sure that your point of view is in there too. I thought maybe something that would be helpful is if you were to ask me some questions about maybe my experiences, almost like an interview, where you interview me on my experiences, and maybe I can share some of my experiences with you, and from that, maybe you'll have some new ideas about how to go forward from here, and kind of what you would want to use, and maybe what you wouldn't want to use.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. So kind of ask you questions about like what you've tried before with clients like him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Okay. Okay. So maybe could you tell me as far as what sorts of techniques you've tried before when you've worked with a client who's been resistant to counseling, or just maybe not engaged in a court order, that sort of thing.
Yeah. When I've had those experiences, it's been really frustrating. At first, and it's something that I've struggled with. That there is sometimes I've had this feeling where maybe I wasn't always getting to where I wanted to go, and what I found really helpful for me was kind of check. So as you go out of here this week, after interviewing me about these things, what are some of those things that you think you would want to try with me?
I would definitely want to maybe focus more on these other aspects of his life that don't involve his reasons for coming to counseling. I think that might lessen the pressure to be productive or to talk about goals or whatever it is that we are need some counseling for. So, and then maybe that would help him see that I care about him, and that I really want to get to know him as a person versus just forcing him to change. Which is how I think I see him now.
Well, it sounds like some of those ideas make you come up with new ideas about how you can approach this.
Yeah, I appreciate you sharing those ideas with me, because I was kind of stuck. I really didn't know where to go.
And again, I want to emphasize that I'm also just one perspective, and I wonder, as you go out of here this week and you continue to think about him and how you guys are together at those times in counseling, what other voices or what other opinions might be helpful in giving you new ideas? That it doesn't always end with our relationship, but maybe there are other places too, where other people you can interview similarly.